people of YouTube, Terrafullsight here. Tonight I want to talk a little bit about an email I got this morning. And I am not going to say what it is yet. I'm still going to let that fall into place. But I've been thinking a lot about this. And due to this email coming in this morning, the title of this video explains it all. And this is just, say so, a teaser. And, you know, the life and death of Terrafullsight. And what better to tell this tale in a graveyard at night? Like I said, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately. And, I don't know. I'm just baffled about this morning's email. I'm kind of very ticked off. And like I said, it will play out, and we're going to see how this rolls, and I need to do it in a proper way. But it has got me to thinking, you know. It has got me into, like, where I'm going to be in 2 years. And I have 2 years to figure that out. And I was hoping in 2 years, this YouTube thing, I hope will blow up in 2 years. But then I figured and started thinking, what if this does not blow up in 2 years? And all the rambling on that I've done about it, all the hard work I've put into it, and this morning's email was a big, huge disappointment. And yes, it has to do with YouTube, but like I said, I got to do it in a proper manner. I don't know where this is going to lead, so like I said, I'm very disappointed, very down in the dumps. And yes, I wonder where I'm going to be in 2 years. Because I made a statement, I will say, of hopefully in 2 years I'll be somewhere on top of something. And like I said, but it got me to thinking, what if I'm not? What's going to happen then? Well, I know what's going to happen to me. For the simple fact that it will never be let down if I don't get somewhere in 2 years with this. No, I can't even say that. Like I said, I can't say too much right now because I do it properly. But I want to say it, but I can't. But all I can say right now, and I don't recommend this to anybody. I don't recommend it. But me, I think it is that time. Because I've accomplished a lot of things in life, but not enough to get me anywhere, you know. It would make me famous. But I feel as if that, all this work, many years of fighting and struggling on this, doing YouTube videos to just try and make people, you know, think. Not to try and insult no one's intelligence, but just to get your memory and gears back and work and focus. Get your stuff back and to think about things, right? Like I put up videos of back in time stuff, thoughts, theories, ideas on a crime. I've had lots of comments and stuff about people saying this, people saying you know this, you know that. It's cool that you said this or said that. The everything that comes around and revolves around, the positivity. But what happens when negativity in your life takes over? Constantly. Just constantly takes over. And you keep running into that goddamn brick wall. I'm surprised my teeth ain't broken out of my face yet, because of the many brick walls I've hit. I feel as if I'm getting on top and boom, I'm right back down again. And yeah, what better place to rant? And things like this, I can imagine and say that other people have done what I haven't thought to do. Because I don't know, man. I feel as if I just don't want to do this no more. But I also don't want to get it all put in my face later on for when it all falls apart. Well, like I say, I'm not in the hole yet, but today's email was very bad. Very bad one. And I'm, trying to comprehend and get my mind ready to, battle of what became of this email that was sent to me from YouTube. And, get back on track. And hopefully in 2 years get what I need done to, make this thing work. I mean, I'm not joking when I say people that help me out, I'm going to do my best to try and help back. But like I say, this YouTube channel is going to blow up for that. And, yeah, I'm willing to help as much as I can for people that, come to this channel and stick around. Come to this channel and the journey. I mean, I do still got a lot of much stuff to do. And, I got so much stuff to do. That's why I want to try and make this my full-time job. But because of the simple fact of the goddamn email this morning, it looks like it took a turn for the worse. Like I say, I'm freaking pissed. YouTube consists of people, doing what other people do. You see videos where people got the same content, got green screens of people's other, videos on their videos, their face. In this video, it's like, in YouTube, go through the course, tells you, oh, you should try and steal people's content, but do it in your own way. And I've done that. And now I'm here. Email. I don't think I've done anything wrong, but what's in this little email, obviously they think I have done something. They don't give you, I'll just say this, a great, explanation, nor do they break it down of what needs to be. And it's like, okay. But you will see in the next couple days, I gotta make my appeal on this. I literally got to do an appeal. Say so to the YouTube court. That's what we'll call it. And, but like I said, it's led me to this decision. And I think right in 2 years, if I ain't broke through and I'm still sitting here with my thumb up my butt, you know, doing all this videoing and basically getting nothing for it, what's there in this godforsaken world left to do besides bust your ass, slave away, and die working? I mean, yes, that is what you do, what you need to do, but you know what? I've busted my ass so long, half my life, still got nowhere, still had that, you know, time wasted. And, I mean, I have accomplished everything I needed to do in life, but it ain't gonna get no better if I don't do something and get something done in 2 years. So with that being said, oh yeah, the title says it, The Life and Death of Terrafullsight. You will see within 2 years the walls crumbling down. And I don't know if I record it, but I think after 2 years I'm done in this place. Had enough. I ain't gonna die from natural causes. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of busting my ass every day and just, especially doing these videos, you know. I got a lot of flack and, you know, a lot of stuff out of this. You'll never make it. I even had someone tell me, all right, let's look to reality here. And, hey, reality is right now, I'm really going down the shitter. And I just feel I've had enough. So I'm going to try what I can do, like I said, within 2 years. But I don't know. After that, I think it's time to take the old yellow bus ride to the sky. Or let alone just roam the earth in spirit, scare the hell out of people, have fun that way. People don't want to believe in ghosts, I'll make them believe in ghosts. I'll haunt the shit out of them. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm just rambling on. Maybe this is just another bite in the ass I gotta do to make myself a full, complete warrior and come back strong. Oh yeah, I can just say I'm done. 2 years. Because I have been really depending and hoping and wishing that, you know, I can get a little betterness out of life being a YouTuber. But now, this smack in the face, it's like, oh man. Because, you know, there's just nothing out there right now that I can bite on to make anything work. And everything I've done, tried working for and getting to the top without YouTube is even blown up in my face too. I've tried to start a business. And whether I got slandered by, yeah, ex-employers, which I think I highly recommendly did, got slandered to where I couldn't make a name for myself. You know, even that slaps you down in life. I have a lot of professions I've done. But where are they? So, I don't know, man. Whether I'm just talking out the wind, just getting some ball of stress out. Seriously and honestly, yeah, I think I'm done. This ain't no joke. Every day I look around to see what new I can do. And it's just the same old shit. Nothing. Try and make an idea come and work. What happens? Nothing. Something I think is good. Others, what the fuck is that? That's stupid. Nothing. So, where does a man go from here? All my life, man, I've been always trying to do the good. Try and keep focused. And that don't even work no more. So, my positivity, like I said, I don't recommend anybody to give up. But in this day and age, the way this world's going, trying to keep up with the times, trying to keep that content going that's good, let alone getting that email. Yeah. Just another slap in the face from reality. I don't know, man. I'm definitely sick of it. Sick of it. Just sick of it. 2 years I'm giving myself. 2 years, ladies and gentlemen. And after that, I want out. If nothing goes through. Because hell, if I can't even keep a friggin'... like I said, I gotta let this roll out. And if I can't keep this, how am I gonna do that? You know? Really. It's a bad situation out there. And just like the mighty band Korn, their last album, I think it was Nobody or Nowhere, or the one with the electrical wires on it looking like a person. Awesome album. I did a review on it. But one song, boy, life keeps getting harder and harder and harder and harder. Harder and harder and harder and harder. So what is one to do? What does one want to do? Is the question. Me? Kicking up dirt in my face. Get nowhere. And every day I try and make it better, but something just keeps kicking me right in the balls. Poop. Nope, can't do that. Poop. Nope, can't do that. Nope, you ain't gonna be able to do that. Great, thanks. Thank you, life of society, life of today, life of tomorrow, life in general. Oh yeah, folks, oh yeah. Think I'm officially done. And it honestly is the truth that if I would have been something or a voice for someone, or I think I would have been there already, but Opportunity knocks. And in my book, it just keeps on knocking. And there's an annoyance. There's no opportunity knocking for me, folks. Try and do the best I can every day. And then you sit there and wonder and think, yes, that's the reason why some people just say, hey, I've had enough. You got to take a look and walk into their shoes to realize what is really. And if you walked in my shoes, as much as the insanity that I've dealt with all my life, whether it be from me, relatives, family, or friends, that's right, or say so, acquaintances, I don't believe half the world right now would be walking, nor would they be living. That's right. It's a lot of fucking shit to put on your shoulders throughout life. And if you don't know how to handle it, well, there you go. There's your sign. Well, my sign's almost up, people. It's just every day is the same thing. You get up in the morning, you see what's going on, and it's the same, say so, stats on the board. It's the same, how can you put it? You get up for the stock market. Stocks went down. Stocks go up. Stocks crash. Stocks stay for the same remaining time period for 5 months, 6 months, a year. You'll never know. You'll never get nothing. You'll never figure it out. That's where it leads to sometimes. Sometimes you have to let it all go. You fucking dog. Me on that hand, I don't know. I do think I'm done. So in 2 years, folks, I don't know if there's any comments here. Yep. Yeah, done with life. People done with life. Turn around, I'm trying. Thank you for the support and comments, but sometimes, I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking too much wind. I don't know. It's just that time where you get too low in the gutter. You're eating too much of that shit out of that bottom of that barrel. Where I've been eating for a long time. Very long time. And, I know I'm going to get all the comments, I appreciate it. And I appreciate you listening. It's just that right now, man, I just had too much gas in the tank. And too much air was let out. And, oh, man, I'll tell you. Sometimes things just can't be. And in my case, and I don't usually get this way a lot, but it's just the time and the moment. Hell, it ain't even what's around me. It's what I want to do and what I can't get done. And what is it? All got to do with the effing money. It's not society making me this way. It's not, the politicians making me this way. It's the money making me this way. And I've literally been struggling all my life with it. That's why I picked up on this YouTube because, make money. Yeah, you make money all right. You can make millions, but, and you know what really brings me down? It brings me down because you got these reality shows, these uneducated people, say like Mama June. You got these people out there getting paid for what they do. They're doing what they're doing with this TV show, and it's the most corruptest, disgusting, pointless, degenerate. Um, oh my God, I can go on with a list of words. And people like, whoops, sorry folks, hit a dead zone. But with these TV shows with nonsense and hypocritical, meaning to them. And, oh, I pray to the Lord and the Lord, but you're doing the Lord's non-dirty deeds, hypocritical on so many things and levels. And you sit there and you wonder why they got a TV show. And it bothers me a lot because, right, these people are uneducated. These people make society the way it is today unbalanced. Their minds are not right. And if people want to learn from these shows, the only thing they're learning is, how to do wrong from right. And wrong is always their right. So, just gonna stop with get a job, huh? I do work. I do have a job, pal. It's called, the only thing I can do right now, door dashing. All right? And why would I want to get a job anyways? Because I've had jobs in the past. Now we're going to get these people coming in here saying, get a job. I do make money, but it's not enough. Everybody wants a little money, extra money. Everybody wants a little extra money in their pocket. I mean, I'm not looking at YouTube to make me millions. I don't care if I make millions, but if I can live a comfortable life, say so, hey, 5-10 grand a month, then I'm set. I don't have to worry about nothing. But I've had jobs, and one of my jobs to this guy here saying, take a needle out your veins, make, what? Mate and get a job. I don't take needles, pal. I don't do drugs. I don't do no drugs. I've never done a drug in my life. I've done alcohol, but never a drug. And when people like this get on here and you don't know a person, you better beware of who you're talking to, pal. Be aware. Because I've had jobs, and you know what job did to me? A job gave me my kid or my job. So I took my kid and walked off that job because why? Because that guy wanted to slave me. I was not getting no time with my child. And mind you, that piece of shit didn't pay me for paid vacation. All right? So let me go work for a job today. And I've seen people that go for a job and they say, well, I've got kids. And I know someone right now that's, high class, middle class person, works in an office, wanted to make a little extra money, works in the mental health field, went to J.C. Penney, told a woman about her kid and her kid's disabilities. And that manager told her, I don't care if you're not here when you're supposed to be, or you try to take off time for your kid's disability, you will have to leave your job and not, that's right. You will have to leave your job. You can't work here. Now, if that's total discrimination, or is that something that a work field can do and say, we don't care about your child? And that's exactly what my boss said to me. So, with that being said, What is this guy saying? Yeah, I do a lot of true crime. I mean, yes, I did go from that, but guess what? Started losing views. Because everybody today with their short span minds want to watch shorts. No one wants to watch long videos no more. I put up videos of true crime. And yes, I do got some coming up soon. I got to go over some cases, but guess what? It's all about shorts. If no one is in the field of YouTube and video making right now besides watching the videos on YouTube, then right, you gotta get up with the times. And I've been trying to do that. I've even put shorts of, say so, missing people. Figured I'd try that out. And if anybody wants to check out my videos on Deborah Ann Quimby from Townsend, Mass, I did do a short on that. You know, I did try to spice it up, do this, do that, but you'll see why now with the email I got and why now I gotta really up my game and trying to do things with, true crime say so. It has literally set me off into a point where YouTube, I don't know where they're going with their um guidelines, but you know, it's tough right now. It is tough trying to keep up with the times. And right, I would love to get back into my true crime videos. I would love to get back into, something. I mean, I do love to make comical videos because I would like to see people laugh more, unite more, but even them are put on hold. So, I mean, it's all about keeping up with the times, and now with what is, I stuck the knife into the cake without, paying for it now. Say so, if I want to use a term. Right. Now I got to deal with this. YouTube right now ain't being nice. But, hey, that's what's leading me to go in the direction of what I feel as if, I need to do. I mean, I got a brain. I know how to use it. Like I said, I've never touched a drug in my life. But, and that's where some people think the way I'm thinking now. But it ain't about that. And it ain't about society. It's just about the fact that I just keep getting kicked in my goddamn face so many times, especially with old jobs telling me, oh, your kid or your job. These are the things I had to endure in life, let alone working at a job and they're slaving your ass. I ran a restaurant. For 2 years I worked there. And by the time I left that place, I could have been a manager. I wanted to be a manager. But they did not give me the permission to be the position to be the manager for whatever damn reason. But they weren't, they didn't want to give me a salary. They wanted to keep me in the old slaveroony cook, dishwasher, prepper, every goddamn thing, stocking, swapping out the old to new, preparing, prepping, every little thing that restaurant did, I did. I did waitressing, or waitering, or whatever you want to call it. I did the cash register. I did everything. The only thing I didn't do was the inventory. So if that tells you anything. And did that place respect me and my wishes of what I wanted to do? No. What kind of a raise did he give me? 35 cents for 2 years in doing everything besides inventory. So, I was a janitor. Did my job well. But because of that, job is not in demand because of the fact that everybody works that job, and finding bleh, excuse me, position for a janitor is a friggin' joke, especially back in my day. Because that's one of the easiest jobs you can do. And then I can know why people like it. So they like to slack off. But, hey, rubbish man, 15 years. And I even, like I said, try to start my own business. But because of that boss with the old tarnishing of his mouth, all right, giving me the ultimatum of my kid of my job, he also went and said I stole from somebody. They caught me on video. So if that don't tell you what type of life that I had to lead after leaving that piece of shit, and mind you, I helped that mother effer break $1 million in his company. Me and another driver. All right? Not too many people can do that now, can they? Break $1 million for a business, and I was one of them people. And I had to be let go because why? My son was mentally ill and needed me in his life, and I wasn't getting the proper time because I was working 13, 14, or sometimes 15 hours a day, right? So I've been there, done that. Mind you, I worked for another restaurant, right? Got in there. I was only supposed to be a line cook. I ended up doing everything else. And they were trying to put me on the grill and cook so they could go out. No, I was a dishwasher. Yeah, I was just a dishwasher. And they were trying to make me do things that they needed to do. And I was only hired as a dishwasher, and I told them that's all I can do. But they found out what I could do behind the grill, and I wasn't supposed to, but there you go. That's how I work. And that business went out of business after I left. Well, I didn't leave. I had no choice. I went to jail because I was a bad drunk. But, you know what? When I work goddamn hard. If I could have started a business without being, labeled as, what is it? Slandering. And I believe that's why I couldn't cut through, because of the slandering. So how does one really get to that point? I mean, yes, I can DoorDash now, but you know what? DoorDashing, since the pandemic, has been getting very cheap. People don't want to pay tips, and that's what you get, lousy tips. Some people do, but a lot of people don't. Hey, it is what it is. The economy's raging. It's going through the roof. And right, if you're going to pay a tip, people should just accept it. Just like going in a restaurant. Accept what you get. But some restaurants don't. They'll chase you out the frickin' door. So, it's an insane world out here, and you know what? I don't know. I just don't want to be in it. From my time being at 5 years old, waking up to the world, my eyes opening to seeing. But then again, I lived through a pure nightmare with my family, their friends, blah, 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 whatever. Learned a lot of stuff, seen a lot of stuff that I shouldn't have seen. And when you got 3 people that made it to a mental institution and dealing with that, oh yeah. You really got to learn how to be a warrior in this world, is right. But this warrior's just about had enough. I don't know. Maybe something will come through this. I'm rambling on too much. But it is frustrating. It does suck. In the next couple of days, I'm going to be coming out with a couple videos. And I'm going to go over what is really going down. But until the next video, be safe, take care. Always keep your positivity. Sometimes it is tough. Sometimes it is hard. Sometimes, you just got to keep on fighting. But I don't know. I'll let this 2-year decision fall out, roll into the road, and see if I can dodge that car. That's right. Dodge this bullet that has been shot at me through this email. All right, folks, I'm going to let y'all go to bed. I know I'm probably boring y'all to death. Probably sitting in your chair there with drool coming down your mouth because you fell asleep. Or you're just hanging off your wall, banging your head, telling me to shut up, shut the hell up. You don't know what you're talking about. But all in all, folks, it is one hell of a ride. And hopefully I can get through it. The wheels are starting to get weak. The old sky is starting to get white, But I'll try. I'm going to try my damnedest to get this said and done. See what happens, folks. Till that next video, and I'm going to keep them coming. Out.